Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Delta, and today's story time actually takes place back when I was in 7th grade in middle school. And on this one day, I went to social studies class, and I sat down on my seat, and the teacher went up to the board and told us that on this day, we were going to get laptops and take a history test online on these laptops. So everyone got a laptop, and we were almost ready to take the test. And then one kid went up to the teacher and was like, "Yo, I don't have a laptop. Let's give this guy a name. Let's call him Billy." So Billy went up to the teacher and said, "Yo, I don't have a laptop." And that teacher was like, "Huh, let me go see if I can find you one." And then all of a sudden Billy was like, No, I could just go to the computer lab and do my test." And so the teacher was like, "Yeah, that's actually a smart idea. Go right ahead." So Billy goes off to the computer lab, does his test, and everyone in the class gets to work and does their test. And I'm like the first one done, because like that's the only class I was actually really good at in middle school, history. And so I get done with my test, I close my laptop, I'm just sitting there. The teacher comes over to me and says, "Yo, Delta, are you done with your test?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm done. I finished it. I think I got a good score." And the teacher was like, "Oh, that's great. Do you mind going to the computer lab and checking on Billy for me?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Let him know that class is going to start up again soon, and we have like one more thing to do in class, so he should come back after he's done." I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I went over to the computer lab. I started walking over there, and when I got there, it was like the weirdest thing, because when I got there, I looked through the windows, and all the lights were off, and I was like, "Huh, that's weird. It looks like no one's in there." But I was like, "Oh, whatever. I'll just like open it up and walk in there to see if like Billy's in there, because like I don't know, maybe he liked the lights off or something." And so I opened the door, and right when I opened the door, I hear, "Yo, stop, get out." And I'm like, "What the heck?" So I turned to my left, and when you walk to the computer lab and look through the windows, you can only see like in front of you. You can't see beside you. And so I was all the way in the room. Like I started walking into the room. I was like a step in where the door it was, and he was like, "Yo, get out." And I looked to my left, and I was like, what the heck? What is he doing? And I looked at his screen, and I was like, oh my gosh, this can't be happening. Billy, you can probably guess what he was doing. Billy was watching freaking porn on the school computers with his pants down. And I'm like, oh crap, I'm out of there. And I just walked out and closed the door. And I waited like 5 minutes, because I didn't want to walk in there and be like, "Yo, Billy, stop freaking beating your meat and get out here. The teacher wants you." I'm not a douche like that. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna wait to see if he actually comes to me. And so I waited at the door, and it was like 5 minutes went by, and he ended up coming out, and he was like, "Delta, what the heck were you doing? Why did you come in there?" I was like, "Bro, Billy, the teacher wanted me to let you know that class was about to start up again, and there's one more thing we had to do before the day ends." And he was like, "Oh, bro, did you see anything in there?" I was like, "No, not much, no." And he was like, "Alright, whatever you saw in there, don't mention it to anybody. Don't say it to anybody." And I was like, okay, I won't." And he said, "You better." I was like, "Alright, bud." So we ended up walking back to the classroom, and I sat in the classroom, and the teacher gave us our one last assignment, and basically that's where it ended. Like Billy never like gave me a hard time. He never like threw a punch. He never like tried to get me into a fight. He was a pretty all around chill dude, pretty much. And so I was like, crap, like what in the world did I just see when I was sitting in the class? Like, bro, was that kid really doing that? Like, oh my gosh. But anyways, the day went by. I went home, I relaxed, got on some Call of Duty. And so to finish this off, I'm going to tell you the lesson. So the lesson of the story is, if you have an urge, like a hormonal urge to freaking beat your meat real fast, I would say do it in a controlled environment by yourself. Like, please don't do it in school. Like, come on guys, like seriously. Alright? But anyways, that's my lesson for you. Hope you liked my crazy, stupid, weird story for you guys today. If you're new, of course, please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.